As you know, I write poetry, and I've had several of my poems published over the last couple of years through a company called Hollow Hills Publishing. Each of those anthologies actually has a lot of short stories from other writers, but I've been able to get one or two of my poems published in each one. And so I, of course, would like to promote my own poetry to people if they're interested. Several of the poems have sort of a medieval fantasy feel to them. In fact, if it's okay, one of those, it's entitled The Tales of Siblings Not So Grim. And the whole theme of it is fairy tale. So the two poems that I have in there were specifically selected because they have kind of a fantasy feel. And then the other two anthologies have one of my poems each. If you're not really that into anthologies and you're not really sure if you'd like it, but you just want to take a look at it, you don't necessarily have to buy a soft cover. You can also get a downloadable e-copy for about $5. And there are links to that from the Hollow Hills site.
And what is the name of the books, or what are the names of the books called?
The three anthologies are still standing: Tales of the Siblings Not So Grim, and Raining Cats and Dogs. And if you go to the right page, the anthologies page on their website, there is both a link to Amazon.com and also a universal link that'll take you to a number of places where you could get a downloadable e-copy if that's what you want.
Yes, and side note, you were really heavily inspired for these works by D&D, and I think when I heard there's another poem that he does about a companion. It was the spider companion one.
Right. You had an elf and her spider companion.
And I absolutely adore your work, David. And please go check him out. You can find his works on Amazon and Goodreads, and we will put the links down, and you can go check him out. Thank you so much, David.
You're welcome. Thank you for having me on.